Okay, this is my first video of Rhaegal and Viserion. And they're up here with my other foster, Cersei, playing in Kitty Playland in my master bathroom here. Let's see, who is this over here? This is Rhaegal here. He's a seal point. And this is Viserion over here. He's a chocolate point. These little boys are about 2.5 months old. This is Rhaegal over here again. Viserion is in the tunnel over here. They were picked up in a feral colony in Washington, D.C., and brought into the shelter. They were really scared, especially Rhaegal over here. He was more scared than Viserion. Viserion over here is a little bit more trusting. They were brought in, and Siamese rescue was called. They went home for about a week with one of our volunteers. Oh, there's Viserion. He's using his scratching post like a good boy. And she kept him for a week. And then they came here, and they were with me about a week before I actually put them up on the website, even on evaluation, and officially brought them in. I shelter fostered them as well, because I wanted to gauge their level of socialization, see what they needed, see how long it would take them to come around, and they'll go and adopt me tomorrow. Actually, having them with little Cersei here has been very good for them, because they had no idea what people were and hands were and what toys were when they first came in. And like I said, Rhaegal came around pretty fast. It took, Viserion came around pretty fast. It took Rhaegal a little bit longer. Viserion did really well for his bath. He just kind of hung there while I scruffed him and washed him. So I want to place them together, even though right now they're chasing Cersei here. But if you watch them when they're not up here running around, they sit together. As you can see in their picture, they sleep together, they'll eat together, they play together. You can see that they've learned what toys are very quickly. They love running around. They do panic, especially Rhaegal, when you pick them up. They like to have their feet on the floor. That's not unusual for kittens, and especially it's not unusual for kittens who come in a little bit of under-socialized. You just have to blink at them slowly, talk to them quietly, pet them, play with them, snuggle them in just little teeny bits at a time, and let them know everything is going to be okay. Like I said, they're about 2.5 months old. They've had a couple of wormings. They've had a couple of distemper vaccines. They need one more. They have not been neutered yet. I will probably take them in the end of next week, the beginning of the following week, to have that done. When they are 3 pounds or 3 months, they'll need a rabies vaccine. I am assuming that they will be able to go home maybe around the 3rd week of September, depending on how their vetting goes. Spay-neuter appointments were a little tight. Couldn't get them in this week because they were closed for the holiday. They're going to be closed Monday, so they're a little backed up. But you can see they're very active. If you want cats that are going to be quiet and cuddly, you should look at geezers or older cats, not kittens. this is what kittens do. They run around, they climb, they jump, they chase. So anyway, this is, they're so fast I can't even get them. That's Viserion sitting there with the peacock feather, and that is Rhaegal over there playing with the Go Cat Cat Catcher and the, the crocheted toy. Now the peacock feather, they'll play with anything. So they're just having a fun old time in here. So that's Rhaegal over here. And that's Cersei. Where's Viserion? Viserion. Nope. I can't even catch him. Sorry about the lousy video here. There he is. That's Viserion there. They like this scratcher. It has both carpet and sisal rope on it, and they do really well on it. Don't you, Rhaegal? Let mommy see your pretty face. Yes, look at that pretty face. What's your brother doing over there, huh? Okay. They're like going nutso here, so.